I would love to tell you that it was an easy road. One thing else about me is that I have a habit of starting things and not finishing them. Especially when it does not work out the way I feel it should out the starting gate. Halfway through the course, I got a little discouraged because things weren't looking the way that I felt that they should have been looking for me. And I remember walking out of school, going to my automobile, and I just had a one-on-one conversation, real talk session with the Lord. I said, listen, you know me, and you know I don't do well with finishing things that I start. But I make this vow to you. If you get me through this, and get me through this with the victory, I will declare to everybody that asks me that nobody but you did this for me. Well, we went on and we got down to the final aspect. And people were calling me at that point worried because they were trying to figure out, how are you doing school and you're laid off? How are you paying tuition when you're laid off? And I had family members that would call me after I paid the tuition, asking, do you need help? I said, no, the check cleared. When it was time to pay for books, they would call after I paid for the books. And I would tell them, no, the check cleared. And I got angry and I hung up the phone. I said, God, why didn't they call me before I wrote the check? God said, so you can do the very thing you just did. You can testify that I am a provider. In the midst of your messed up, jacked up situation, I'm a God that knows how to keep you. Still driving a truck laid off when people have lost homes, lost automobiles, lost families, lost their mind, lost their life, and I'm still rolling because of a testimony, Sister Jones. We got down to the wire when we were getting ready to take final exams, and we had to take written exams. And in the state of Wisconsin, because of our medical situation and so advanced, they don't just want you to be state certified. They expect you to be nationally certified. Now here I am, a little black boy, ain't been to school in almost 20 years. Dealing with people that have been in this course for 3 and 4 times already. Got down to the final exams and we were sitting in a classroom and we were all high on adrenaline and caffeine. And we were sitting in this large room and we were waiting for them to call us up to give us our results. And they finally called my name and I could barely walk because my knees were shaking so bad. And when they looked at me and said, congratulations, you passed your physical exam. Congratulations. We got to the restaurant to celebrate, and one of the instructors said, you know what, this really isn't a class, a course for somebody that hasn't been to school in about 10 years. And I looked at him, I said, well, I wish you would have told me that $900 ago, I would have saved my money. But look at what God can do. Well, we came back to the wire and we had to take our national written exam, national registry exam. It's about a 2-hour exam, and so many people that I was in class with, we connected on Facebook, and all those that had experience in the course kept telling me, when are you taking it? I told them when I was taking it. Well, good luck, but I failed. I had nurses that were in the class contacting me. Did you take it? No, not yet. Well, good luck. I'm hoping the best for you. I didn't pass. And I'm scratching my head looking at the computer screen saying, Lord, if all these folk that know this stuff, I'm not passing. What in the world am I going to be walking up in this place? Well, the morning came for me to take it, and my mother called me. She said, well, when you get done with your exam, she said, meet me down the street at my job and we'll go have lunch. Went and took the exam. I got finished with the exam earlier than they predicted that I should, which made me nervous. Hour after exam, they posted the results of of your exam online so you can see whether or not you passed or failed. Went and had lunch with my mom, and she's just petting me and propping me up and telling me, oh, you're going to do good, you passed, don't worry about it, go on by faith. And I'm looking at her like, you ain't laid off, you don't know what I'm dealing with, but okay. Finally made it home and went online, and I looked up my results, and they don't give you a pass or fail. They either say congratulations or unfortunately. But I was so slow at the time, I was reading it, and my brains went to noodles, and I couldn't understand a word of what was being said. So I called my mom on the phone. I said, Mom, I said, can you tell me what this means? She said, what does it say? I said, it says, congratulations, you have successfully completed. She said, baby, stop right there. I said, what does that mean? She said, baby, just call all your friends and your family and tell them you are now a nationally certified emergency medical technician. I'm sitting with a certification that I don't even use. Because in the midst of all of that, the job called me back. And I said, Lord, this is kind of, not to be rude, Lord, but this kind of stupid to me. I mean, I go through all this, pass the course, and then the job called me back. God said, because I want to show you that even in the midst of your darkest hour, if you just trust me, believe on me, stretch out on me, relax in me, I'll do exceedingly, abundantly, above everything you can ask or think. So my word of encouragement to you in keeping the main thing, keep your faith at the forefront. Because we're still living in the midst of a dark age. But even in the midst of the dark age, Jesus said, I am the light of the world.